Howdy, I'm Repton and this is Repton Does. Today we've got an amazing matchup. It's the aluminum factory battle. We're going to be bringing in bauxite, coal, and copper, and they're taking on the Rocky Reaper, that ugly terrain with his henchmen, the crab hatcher, spitters, and hogs. We've also got Logistic Larry out there looking for chances to mess up our factory, and of course the Water Warlord. So first let's check in on our heroes and see if they're ready to start bringing things in. So we'll be running around looking for bauxite, coal, copper, and trying to get them set up to come into the factory. We're at our first bauxite node, which runs our small factory today. So he's ready to rock and roll. We just got to get his other pals up and ready to fight off Rocky Reaper, Logistic Larry, and Water Warlord. So let's hop in the Explorer. Let's go see, make sure they're ready to roll. First, let's get some eyes, I think. So we used to have a tower here that would help us see those resources and know where our heroes are. So let's get that back in place so we can see. And we'll drop some power. Now we're ready to rock. There they are. Jump in our Explorer and off we go. So this first stop will be to get our coal. Oh my gosh, did you see that hit? Unbelievable. So let's take a quick look. And right out of the gate, we can see Rocky is not going to go down without a fight. His henchmen are already protecting, throwing fireballs. We got to be ready for this at every step. Good thing we brought our machine gun. No problem. So Cole is ready to rock now. We've got him cleaned off, ready to get things into our aluminum factory match. Let's go find our other bauxite and coal nodes and get this party started. It's going to be an amazing match, I think. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tough. Rocky's not going to give in easy. Look, henchmen laying all over the place, just ready to jump out and get us. Those crab hatchers are unbelievably painful. And they're sitting right here next to our next hero. There's no way we could get started with this situation. We've also got some hogs laying around. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's get out and see if we can clear this off. There we go. Got some down. Let's get this hog. And then we'll take care of that crab hatcher. No problem. Good deal. Now we've got bauxite free and ready to roll. One more coal node to go, and then we can start really laying the smack down. Here we go, off to that last one. Oh, look at that hit. Coming up around the side. Oh my gosh, almost flipped over. And here's this last coal node. We're in good shape. Let's start laying the smack down. Oh my gosh, right out of the gate. We've got a foundation face plant. Rocky's not going to be able to take this. This is brutal. Look at this, flattening out the terrain. Easy to run across now. Easy to move. It's going to be easy to get our belts stretched, which is going to hurt Larry incredibly as well. Oh, but Rocky's not going down without a fight. He's got his henchmen out again. Bringing those fireballs steady. Oh my gosh, fireball to the face. No problem. We'll get down, take care of that. Now, let's start getting things moving. We got to get into that factory if we want to have any chance at winning this battle. So let's get these miners down and start looking for some clotheslines. Miner down, that's excellent. Now let's move along. Let's get to these other nodes and get ready to continue the fight. Oh wow, Rocky's really struggling. There's no terrain in the way now. All these foundations making it nice and flat. We've got belts running across. It's just a matter of time before Rocky's out of this match. Oh, laying down another miner. One last node, and then it'll be flowing coal and bauxite into the factory. This might be the beginning of the end already. And another miner slam. Oh, another foundation faceplant. And we're coming around. Oh, a clothesline. Can you believe that? Look at that. Perfect lines. Larry's got to be feeling that. If we get these connected up and running into the factory, it's going to be a hard time for Rocky to even contribute, even help out. Oh, he comes in with the crab hatchers again, knocking me off the foundation. Rocky is not going down without a fight. Unbelievable. Made quick work, no problem. We're back in action. Let's keep moving. Oh, another clothesline. Look at that belt. Oh, that had to hurt. Both Rocky and Larry are in pain. Now, if we get this connected up, start running into that factory, it's going to be big time. Water Warlord still off in the distance, not really making much of an impact, but that's to be expected at this part. Not really going to be a factor till we get into the factory. That's when we have to really take advantage of those pipes and get things down. Oh, big mistake here. Have to re-put down the miner. That's a chance for Larry to come back and for Rocky to regroup. And look at that. Trees blocking the belt. We got to get the chainsaw on that. Okay. Now let's get this last set connected, and then we'll have bauxite hopefully running into the factory. Once bauxite's in, then we can get coal in. Then it'll be a nice fair fight. Well, at least to start. Oh, another great move. Foundation's out of place. We're going to have to replant the miner, remove these foundations. Unbelievable. Huge slowdown. This is going to take time. This is going to slow down and give Larry and Rocky a chance to recover. But there's the miner back down, rerunning that small conveyor to keep operations going. Oh, another foundation faceplant. Can you believe it? Won't leave Rocky alone. It's unbelievable. And now he's looking to set up that conveyor clothesline. If he gets that, I think we're into the factory, no problem. And coming around, got him going off the ropes and snaps. Oh my goodness, looks like he's going to snap him into the the lift lock hold. It's unbelievable. Oh, Rocky counters and is out. So he's swinging him off the ropes again. Here comes those belts around. I think we're going to see that clothesline this time. Oh, look at this. This has got to be hurting Larry. Nice tight belt lines coming all the way around. Oh, he's got them both going around the line. Oh, quick counter by Larry. Look at that pole stand. He's got the belts out of alignment. Got to come back and get regrouped. Oh, swinging him off the ropes again. Here comes that belt. He's got Larry and Rocky going off the ropes this time. Oh, look at this. It's going to be the clothesline right into the lift lock hold. Unbelievable. Now it's just a matter of time. If we connect power to this, I think you start to see bauxite going into the factory, which could be huge. Belt connected, and bauxite is flowing. I don't see any way that Rocky or Larry could slow him down. He's going to make it into the factory. Let's watch this. Oh, look at that. All the way up through the lift, around the corner, straight. No issues from Rocky. All the way around, down the cliff. Here we go. It's like a waterfall of bauxite flowing into the factory. Unbelievable. And now bauxite will be looking to get connected to machines. Look at that, setting up this for the splitter suplex. And connected to machines. Oh, this could be a problem though. It looks like lots of space taken up, and I'm not sure we've got all the machines in here to pump out the aluminum necessary. But that's not slowing bauxite down. He's ready to run into these machines and get things fired up. And here he comes, setting up that conveyor clothesline once again. Oh, but first the lift lock hold, then to the conveyor clothesline. That was unbelievable. Look at that conveyor clothesline again, going into the next machine. This is incredible. Rocky is pretty much out. He's laying over to the side on the ground. Hardly do anything. Larry's on the ropes, just getting clothesline after clothesline. It's unbelievable. Okay, we're coming back around. Bauxite is flowing into the machines. This is bad news. Bad news for Rocky and Larry. I don't see how they could recover from this situation. Though I am worried about the placement. I don't think there's enough space, which would be a huge win for Larry. And that could bring Rocky back in. Okay, setting up again. Oh, counter by Larry. The belt won't reach. Unbelievable. They are not out of this match yet. Let's see what we're going to do. Bauxite is adjusting. Looking to move the lift in. Still too long. I think he's got it the wrong way. What an amazing counter by Larry. Bauxite's going to have to come up with a new plan. Bringing in some lift poles. Coming across, setting up again. Trying to... Oh, another counter by Larry. Got to fix that. Oh, now he's going to set up for the merger mayhem. Could this be it? I see the lift lock coming in as well. And conveyor clothesline. Unbelievable. Now you're getting bauxite coming in twice. That's serious flow. Oh, and he's going to straighten up. That's going to hurt Larry even more. With bauxite flowing strong into the factory, it's only a matter of time before coal gets here as well. Once they're both in the factory, I'm not sure Larry can stop him alone, and Rocky will be pretty much out of the picture. Again, the only hope is a space situation. It looks like bauxite and coal are really tight in space here, and I'm not sure they have enough room for all the machines. And if they don't, Rocky becomes a factor again. So here they are laying down to bring coal. Bauxite knows that if he can get coal in the factory, this could be over. Setting up to bring in those machines and laying them down quickly. And now it looks like coal is in the factory. Let's see if he's coming down the waterfall. Oh, space is definitely an issue. This is a huge bonus for Larry, and will allow Rocky to become a factor again. Oh, definitely. Look, there's not enough space to go out around. The terrain is too high. Rocky has control here and got him boxed in. I'm not sure what we're going to do here. Bauxite and coal got to rethink this, I think. They got to go back to the drawing board. There's no space. And it looks like they are... Oh, look at that. They're going to try to go in sideways. That could be dangerous. That could open up the Spaghetti Eddie by Larry. Getting messy belts in here will be an easy win for Larry Logistics, or Logistic Larry. But it looks like coal and bauxite are going to go with it. Let's see if they can make it happen. I think this is a huge risk. This could be devastating. This could be losing the factory altogether. Well, he's got him in. Coal is in the building, and it looks like we're setting up to... Oh my gosh, coal and bauxite are looking to double team Larry and run a huge clothesline. That's going to take his head off, I think. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? Running in again and coming in with the lift lock. Oh, that's beautiful. I was worried about the space. I was afraid this was going to open up for Larry's finishing move with the Spaghetti Eddie, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they've got a plan. It looks like it's going to work well. Clothesline after clothesline. It's unbelievable. Larry, I don't know how he's still on his feet. Coal is flowing in now. Bauxite is flowing in. Oh, this seems like it's all but over. If we get manufacturing set up top, I just don't see how they could recover from this. Oh, and look, doubling up the flow, bringing in another clothesline, and probably going to go straight to that lift lock again. Let's see. Yep, there it is. He's got him locked up. Oh, he might be trying to put him out right here. I don't think it's going to be enough. And a quick counter by Larry. Let's see, trying to take him off the ropes again. Gonna have to bring in some poles and see if they can run and get the conveyor belt across there. Oh my gosh, this is bad news for Rocky and Larry. It looks like they have all the processing down below. They've got coal flowing in, you've got bauxite flowing in, water's flowing in, and we're starting to process ingots up top. It's just a matter of time now, I think. Again, still worried about the space. It looks like they only have room for about half of the factory, but they're taking up 2/3 of the space. There'll be no way to continue to get this to work. They'll have to give up if they don't have the space. So I'm not sure what the plan is here. I'm sure bauxite and coal have one, but right now it looks pretty dicey. They have a huge lead given how much damage they've done. But space is king, and Rocky's already closed him in. There's no way for them to go. Oh, another one! Another conveyor clothesline. Look at all this aluminum scrap coming in. Ingots are being processed. This is unbelievable. I really don't know how they're going to recover. But I know they've got something in the works. I see it. They're looking under the ring. They're looking around. I think they're trying to figure out how to get water into the mix here. But it might be too late. Bauxite and coal have aluminum scrap produced. Ingots are about to be cranking out of those smelters. Once they connect this to power, it's going to be a huge loss. And there it is. ingots are flowing. Look at that. Look at all that bauxite and coal moving. Look at the aluminum scrap scrolling. Oh, water is in the mix. They did not connect and account for the excess water being produced as they were making aluminum scrap. We're going to have to bring that back in. Water has effectively shut down everything. This is a huge win. But coal and bauxite are on top of it, making quick work, connecting back in. It is a little messy. This could be a win for Larry. Larry loves it when things start to get messed up and mixed up and crossing over. The more clipping we have, the better for Larry. Oh, things are back in action. Again, I think space is an issue. We're going to have to do something about all of this space we're taking up just to get some processing. And we're still having a challenge with water. Water can sneak in and slow everything down, especially since we have to route it back around. It does look like things are flowing. It's just not consistent, not efficient. We're going to bring in those last couple of smelters. Ingots are still rolling, so bauxite and coal gotta feel good about where they are. Here we go, connecting up those last couple of smelters. And you're talking almost 1,000 ingots a minute at this point. But we're not getting really great flow. We can see a lot of gaps in the aluminum scrap that's coming out. You can see a lot of holdup with bauxite coming into machines. Oh, it does look like they cleaned up the backside. They've made some space, and they're running directly into machines. That's a huge win, but I don't think it's enough. They're still pressing on. They're bringing in now aluminum casing, it looks like. Wow, that's devastating. If they're starting to process additional higher tier products, I don't think they can be stopped. It'll just be a matter of time now, though there is still big gaps in that aluminum scrap coming in. But here come the aluminum casing constructors. That's going to be huge. Next, we still haven't seen copper. Copper's lurking around the ring. Has to get in here somewhere if we're going to see those alclad sheets and ultimately start making those higher tier products. But for now, this is big. We get these connected and you're actually making a product as opposed to just those initial materials. Oh, another conveyor clothesline. Look at those ingots flowing in. This is unbelievable. Dropping down belts to improve speed. And now we have aluminum casing being processed. But looking over it, again, that same problem. Half the factory is running, but it's taking up 2/3 the space. I think that's going to be a huge issue. I think it's going to have to be reworked. I don't think they can continue this way. They're going to run out of space. Yep. Coal and bauxite are thinking it over. What's this? What are they going to... Oh my gosh, they're dropping power shots. What an amazing idea. They're going to effectively increase the output of the machines in half the space. So now, what was only half the factory taking up 2/3 the space, there'll be double the factory in 1/3 the space, creating plenty of room for the rest of the factory to come online. This is huge. This is huge, but it's going to take a lot of rework, and it's an opportunity for really Larry to get back up and do something. I think Rocky might be completely out of the picture with no more space constraints. The terrain is no longer an issue, but Larry could be huge here. Now we're going to have double the throughput, which means we've got to connect more bauxite into fewer machines. We've got to connect more coal into fewer machines, and we're going to have more water output. How are you going to manage those pipes? I don't think those pipes can handle that much flow. It's going to be a real challenge. Water Warlord and Larry have to be licking their chops at this moment. But look at that, another conveyor clothesline. Bauxite's making big moves to get this connected into the factory. Looks like things are flowing. Oh, we're starting to see some idle. Water is definitely the problem here. What's this? Reworking the whole water situation? That's got to be devastating for Larry. There was some clipping and some poor layout of pipes. Oh my gosh, are they going to foundation face plant the Water Warlord? That would be amazing. Let's see. Here it comes. Oh, there it is. Foundation faceplant to the water. And look at this. Setting up a foundation in the water. That's going to allow for excellent placement of equipment. We're getting that water extractor down and going to get it lined up perfectly. That's going to hurt Larry. There's going to be no room for overlap. Unbelievable. 2 water extractors in and now getting them connected together. This should solve the water problem, I suspect. Oh, it looks like they cleaned up foundation. You've got 1 foundation left. I wonder what that's for. I can't imagine what they're going to do. Are they just leaving that down there to hold? Oh my gosh, what a smart idea. They knew they were going to have a space issue reaching out with their pipes. So they're going to use that foundation, run the pipe out there, lift it up on a post, and now Larry's hurting even more. Oh, look at that perfect placement. A pipe pile driver. Unbelievable. Larry's just laying on the floor. I'm not sure he can recover from this. Water's still hanging on, though. Producing too much water for these pipes to handle is creating all sorts of challenges. What are coal and bauxite going to do? Oh, it looks like they're going to try and connect the machines directly to solve the pipe problem. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. Let's see if they can. They're lining up for a pile driver on water. Oh my goodness, the pipe pile driver, unbelievable. And now, oh, even better, they're going to go through the floor. That's an opportunity for Larry, though. The pipes are going to be lined up directly with each other. Are they going to clip into each other and give Larry a victory? Let's see what happens. Disconnected, coming through the floor over on this side. And we've got our splitter in, got the pipe hole in, trying to set up both Larry and Water Warlord for a pipe pile. Oh my goodness, there's the pipe pile driver, and coming around with the pipe turn submission hold. Look at that, that's unbelievable. Routing out around so Larry has no shot, no clipping, no overlap. Perfectly aligned, perfect placement. Oh, that's a killer. Luckily Larry escaped to the ropes and is still hanging on by a thread. What's this? It looks like we're cleaning out up top. Oh, it makes sense. With all that extra throughput down below, we're too spaced out up top. This looks better. It's tighter, much tighter. But even this might be too spaced. If you look over at the next half of the factory, we're almost right on top of that. But coming straight up, running straight in, this is going to be tight. This is going to hurt Larry as well. Oh, look at that flow. Look at, you've got solid flow coming in. You've got solid aluminum scrap. Looks highly efficient. This has got to be a killer. This is almost over. Oh my gosh, they went straight for the tower. That's 24 smelters right on top of each other in stacks of 8. Unbelievable. There's no way Larry and Water and even Rocky can overcome this at this point. And look at the space they saved. There's room for the other part of the factory to come in, and now copper has made it into the factory. This is all but over from what I can see. Copper's going to get connected. As soon as that happens, we'll be producing additional products. Larry's still hanging on with some belt overlap, but I imagine that's going to get cleaned up. It's going to be a clothesline. Oh my goodness, look at this. You've got the factories lined up. You've got ingots flowing across. You've got copper sheets coming in. Heat sinks are being made. Alclad sheets are being made. It's unbelievable. Aluminum factory is cranking away. What a match. What a match.